Hello everyone to the Get It YouTube channel series of Company Law Lecture 2. This video is helpful for BCom, MCom, CA, CS, CMA and other professionals. In this video, we will be discussing about the characteristics of the company, the legal status of the company, what all benefits the company enjoys in the legal world. As we have seen in the earlier video, that company is any company which is incorporated under the Companies Act 2013 or any previous company law. In this video, we will discuss about the characteristics of a company. Company is an artificial person created by law. It has a separate legal entity distinct from its members or directors. Now, artificial person means that we can't see it, we can't touch it, we can't feel it. Okay, but there is an existence of it because as far as the company is concerned, it is having its own registered office, it is having its own office, it is having its own address, it is having everything on its own, and it deals with the people on its own. Just as a group of people come together, they talk of business, profit, etc., and register the organization. So company is formed by law and wind up is done also by the law. Now, the another characteristic of a company is that it has perpetual succession. It means that it never ends. A company works on the basis of going concern, means when it is started, it goes on and on. It has a perpetual succession. It never stops. Natural person means that human beings are created, and uh, God knows very well the life and death, but company is formed by law. And if everything goes well, and if there is no order of NCLT, means the National Company Law Tribunal, or any other regulatory authority, and the company will not stop. For example, five people are going by car, and they are the directors of a company. Let's say they are the directors of A Limited. Now they all met with an accident and all of them are dead. Still company will continue. Means you might look at the example that if all the people are dead, then the company end is confirmed. But in such cases also, even the nominees can work in the company and can continue with the company. This simply means that as company is having its separate legal entity and it is an artificial person in the eyes of law. So if everything goes well, if there is no fraud made by the company, then there is no problem and the company can continue. But if there is fraud, then it has to be closed up, it has to be wind up, and winding up can be by voluntary winding up or the compulsory winding up by the NCLT, means the National Company Law Tribunal. Now, another characteristic of a company is common seal. As far as Companies Act 1956 is concerned, common seal was compulsory. But now, as far as Companies Act 2013 is concerned, it is now optional. And it is optional, and due to which the DSC came into force. And DSC means the digital signature. So formation or incorporation of a company is done online, and DSC is attached in these forms. So digital signature plays a very important role in formation of a company. Now let's look at the another characteristic of a company, which is known as capacity to sue and be sued. The analysis goes here like that: company can file case against any person and any person can file case against the company. Means company, because it is an artificial person having its own separate legal entity, so it carries with it certain rights, that if any person takes a loan from the company, takes a debt from the company, and company is not able to achieve that debt from that person, then company can simply file a case with the NCLT regarding that company. And any company or any person concerned who has provided loan to the first mentioned company, means the principal company, then those persons can also file the case against the company. So we can conclude over here that company has its own legal entity different from its members, as it is a person established under law, so naturally it is having its own legal rights and obligations. Now let's look at the summary. Company is an artificial person created by law. It has a separate legal entity. It is having a perpetual succession and a common seal, which is replaced by the digital signature. and it can only be formed by law and comes to an end only by law. Means the creator of a company is law, and it is having the artificial persona, which means that it is having separate legal entity. It gains all the rights as a person, and it is based on the accounting concept of going concern, which simply states that it goes on forever. a, a businessman never forms a company to close it within a year or two. It continues for a longer period of time. And as far as the incorporation forms are concerned, nowadays digital signature has taken force, and no common seal is there. Common seal is optional, it is not mandatory. And company is formed by law and it comes to an end only by law. Thank you for watching the video. Do subscribe, like, comment, share the video if you find it helpful. This video is specially made in order to help you guys so that you can perform well, not only in exams but also in the corporate world. Thank you. Thanks a lot.